So what's it like working for Sony? Well, it's a job. I mean, right? But you know, I take that back. It's more than a job. Like, if I didn't work for Sony, and before I started working for Sony, I used Sony like every day. I still do. Whether it's gaming on my PlayStation after a long, hard day, or, you know, just going wireless, putting in my WF Mark V's and just like, you know, dancing to the music or, you know, listening to a podcast. Or it's creating content with my Sony Alpha camera and G Master lens. I live that Sony life. And that's what I want to do here. Let's throw away all the marketing and the tech terms, and let me show you how I use Sony every day. And better yet, I would love to hear how you use Sony. Together, we can explore how we're filling the world with emotion through the power of creativity and technology. This is Sony Simplified. Hey, YouTube, welcome. Come on into Sony Studios. We are here live. So if you're in the chat, Kyle's back here, he's monitoring the chat. We want to hear how you use Sony in your life. Like, we spent time with the ZV-1 Mark II all the last couple weeks, incorporating it into how we live our lives. And when I say we, I am joined by this tan fellow over here. Andre, introduce yourself to the people.
Thank you. I'm Andre, and I'm excited to be here with Jeff talking about these awesome products that we have that Sony has made for such a long time. But, you know, this product that we feature in here is fantastic.
So before we get to that,
yeah,
I want to know, I've been working for Sony for about 4 years. I think you've got me beat by like 4 times. Were you telling me earlier 17 years?
16 years.
16 years
with
at
Sony. Yeah.
So
time flies when you're having fun.
So it's more than a job to you. Absolutely.
It is more than a job. It's having fun and enjoying. I mean, this stuff brings the best out of us, and you know, technology is constantly changing and evolving. So it's just refreshing all the time. It changes all the time, and we really have fun.
So being at Sony for 17 years, like, I want to know, like, we talk about like filling the world with emotion. Like, right. What is a positive memory you have of Sony through the last 17 years in technology?
That is a great question, and I've had some great experiences with many of our products, including, you know, PlayStation back in the days, but also a lot of people here will know, but I used to have an NEX3 camera.
A what?
An NEX3 camera.
Okay.
It's one of the first APS-C, you know, mirrorless cameras that Sony made, and I loved, you know, picking up that camera with, you know, with the kit lens, and I had this, you know, it had this creative looks already built in, like partial color.
Okay.
That was beautiful. It was black and white. And then it also, you know, you could highlight like different colors, red, white, or red, green, or blue. Uh-huh. And then that would be highlighted in the picture. And I remember, like, it was so cool because, you know, the picture was amazing, and then you had these colors popping up in there, and it was a great experience. And I even remember it even had the smile shutter built in. And okay. I used to use it all the time. It really made your content like amazing.
I love it.
And I remember Smile Shutter, you could actually, every time someone would smile, it would take a picture. And then you could go in and even adjust the smile. That was a great you know, feature on these cameras.
Knowing what I know about you, I have a feeling that thing was detecting smiles all the time.
All the time.
Just taking pictures.
And then you could actually adjust the sensitivities. So it could be low, mid, or high.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. But the NEX3 was a fantastic camera that I loved. I loved to play with.
If you're live with us, or even if you're watching afterwards, I would love to hear your favorite memory with a Sony product. Like, leave it in the comments, leave it in the chat. Like I said, Kyle's watching. He'll bring it to our attention.
Yeah.
But today we're here to talk about the ZV-1 Mark II.
Yeah.
So.
And the ZV-1 Mark II, I mean, this camera is fantastic product. I love this camera because I really enjoy simplicity, and this cameras is something that they're simple, but they're powerful and they're great tools for everybody to use. And I'm simple man. I like simplicity. I like to
man.
yes. I like to keep this stuff in my pocket. I like that it's portable, and I like the design, the compactness, and how great it is to just have it in your bag, take it everywhere with you, and the design, right? I mean, if you you can have the screen swivel from different directions and have different angles. And then when you close it, you can see that the camera has a hard case on the back, so you can put it in your pocket with your keys and not scratch up the screen.
I've done that to so many cell phones. Not gonna lie.
And look, I love the my A7 camera with the G Master lens.
Right.
And you go on vacation, you have all that stuff in your pocket, and you walk out with it, but
you don't have the Alpha 7 in your pocket, do you?
You put that in your bag.
You got big pockets, Andre.
You put that in your bag, but having this, I mean, this is.
But
you can take this with you.
That's what I love, right? It's about like a professional experience in your pocket.
Right.
And so what we did with the ZV-1 Mark II is we incorporated and shot video, and we're gonna react to and share with you guys what we did over the last 2 weeks with this camera. So Andre, if you wanna share.
Yeah, sure, let's get it going. So I went out to the park. This is number one of the beautiful parks in South Florida. Great weather. It's been a little rough. It's been raining lately, but I got a little bit of time to go out there. And have you heard of water?
I've heard of it. Did you throw that in the water? Is that what you're supposed to do?
It went right in the water. You're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
However, it landed in the water and it skipped into the actual grass. So it wasn't really, if you go in the water, it's like a penalty shot. Okay. It's just like golf, right? Instead of hitting the regular balls, you throw the disc. But it was safe. And this stuff is like, I picked up the camera and it was in auto mode, right?
So this
is auto mode, right out of the camera settings. I changed, I put it on 4K. Okay. And to get a little bit better content. But the microphone, the built-in mic is fantastic. Okay. It captured a lot of the stuff that I was saying very clear. And I was able to, to throw, and you follow the shot really well. And as we can see, we're gonna watch now the second. So I just threw my first shot, and I thought it landed in the water, but it's actually dry. And this is gonna be my second.
What does that look like? What is that? What is that doing?
So that's the CineBlock feature, and I love this idea. And we go back when I used to have the NEX3, but this camera can do the CineBlock, which actually changes the aspect ratio of your video. And then I love the black and white. It gives it a more dramatic look. Right. And it locks you in at 24 frames per second, so which is like the film standard.
So when I go watch, I know this, but when you go watch a movie,
right.
It's in 24 frames a second. That's the feel of cinema. And you can just push a button and do that on this camera?
Yeah, you can push a button and do that. Really simple. I mean, it's, and it's right on the screen. So you have this great shortcuts and icons in there that you can get rid of them, but you have access to, you don't have to dive into the menu to access this feature. It's pretty simple to just tap and get going.
And I've noticed the quality is really good. Like, I've taken a lot of video with my cell phone, and it doesn't look like that. Like a lot of video online, it all kind of looks the same, right? That looks different.
It looks different. It's very clean, very clear. And we'll talk about, because it's not just portable, but also it's powerful. It has a lot of built-in, powerful features that give you a nice, clean, clear picture. Okay. And it's very nice. And take it out, start recording some great content.
I love it. Guys wanna keep
playing? Shot. And if I make it, it's birdie. So this is my basket is like right there. So I'm gonna try to get it in black and white for more of a dramatic look.
You're not afraid of alligators?
No.
Aren't you down in Florida?
Oh, so close. I was so close. So close to make it. Almost got birdie.
I love that even So like there's a lot of wind and hopefully you guys heard it at home, but this wind screen right here that he's using kept your vocals very clear and eliminated a lot of the wind that was going on in the background.
It will diffuse the wind and record nice audio for you.
And the power of that is also the microphone on that,
yeah,
right?
simplicity. And I love the mic because it's an intelligent microphone. As you can tell, I love
smart microphone, come on.
I love intelligent features.
Okay.
And it's a mic microphone, so if you're in front of the camera, it will detect your face. It will record audio from the front, but also from the back or wherever you are, from anywhere around the camera.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Love it.
So I couldn't get it on the second shot.
Yeah,
but now I have a chance
that was
to get it on
my birdie
par.
try. I missed
3.
But this is my
So,
part, and I
think I can do this.
I'm close to the basket. But I made it.
Oh, yes, got par. Awesome.
Three
Thank you
shots.
so
Hey,
much
that's
for
far.
watching.
That's
Great camera.
decent.
And until the next time.
Courses that you go to and do
Yeah,
this?
there's many courses that you go in and you play, and
I'm learning so much, Andre. The frisbee golf frolfer?
frisbee
Is this
golf.
what it's called?
Yeah, they say if you can't afford real golf, play disc golf.
You're not wrong. Man. My dad was into like making his own clubs and like. Yeah,
it can be expensive.
And then I'm just gonna be terrible anyways. It's always gonna like hook right.
As soon as you're outside having fun, you bring all these great tools with you, and you get great content.
Well, awesome. It sounds like you had a lot of fun playing with the ZV-1 Mark II.
Yes.
I want to share with you a little bit of what I did. So I got inspired by your cinematic vlog.
Yeah.
Well, the cinematic feature. I was drawn to that too. I kind of created a very dramatic me driving scene. If you guys want to
Take
play
a look at it.
Try to ignore that I was
love how-
going 20 miles
Yeah,
an hour.
I was gonna say
did you
that.
pick up on that?
Were you driving 20 on a 15 there? You were passing a lot of cars.
No. I obey posted speed limit signs for
That was
whoever's
great.
watching.
That was great. Did you shot that on the Cine blog as well?
I did. And so as you saw, you can do like a custom black and white, or like I did, I just kept it very like I was in a movie, a chase scene.
Yeah.
And that was super fun and super easy. You put some dramatic music over things and all of a sudden it's a car chase, and all I did was change lanes.
Yeah, so the Cine blog and the creative tools allow you to go in, and there's some presets there like you can quickly select and get this nice look, without even having to do any post editing or anything like that. It's all recorded in the camera, and then you're really getting some great content, sharing it with friends, and it brings people together. It's that condo emotions. It just.
So we are very serious about Condo at Sony, and these are the tools that allow that to happen. We said it in the intro. It's about like filling the world with emotion through the power of creativity and technology. And this is the technology that helps you do that.
For sure.
During my time with the camera, I felt the same way. So I'm on social media probably a lot, and probably too much, maybe, or no, just the right amount. Just the right amount. Keep watching, please, if you're still watching all the time on the YouTube. But I went vertical with my content and created a vlog. So this is a vlog style camera, and I created a vlog, and I would love for you to check it out, Andre.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's take a look at it.
What do you want to do today?
About to hit up some stores. Got the Sony shirt. Let's go up to what I do during the day. Let's go to the Springs. So I want to pause there for a second. I know you can't hear from the way we're set up, but when you were listening along, there was a lot of I forgot about air conditioning noise, and the mic did a very good job picking up me, but also that. if I had been using that windscreen, it probably would have come out a lot better. So that's on me next time.
Well, it's just interesting because we received Jeff got the white camera, which I love. This thing is beautiful, it's fresh, is stunning color, right? But you received the black wind mic, wind muff.
I claim no responsibility for that.
And I received the black one with the white wind muff. So it was like my camera just happened to age really quick.
I think it looks good. I think it looks
great.
good.
But you know, like I said, I'm a simple guy. So having the black camera with the white, you know, you pull it out, and I'm a little shy when it comes to going out in front of other people in a crowded space.
You chose a weird thing to do out here on YouTube for being
and
so
pulling
shy.
out my camera. So this is fantastic, and that's what happens. Like, you know, I'm with my wife sometimes, and she says, "Oh, take a picture of that," and I'm like, I gotta go and take out this camera. People are just gonna get intimidated. I'm super shy about it. But these cameras are, you know, you can pull it out if you don't have if you have the correct wind muff on the camera. Because I was pulling that out, people were looking at me like, "Why do you have that white hair on your black camera?" it was incredible. But I mean, these cameras are so portable. You can have it, pull it out, and you can carry it with you everywhere you go.
Like a cell phone.
Like a cell
But
phone,
better.
but better, 10 times better.
Let's roll some more. Let's roll some more video. I want to show you traffic. So pause, if you pause. There is a town out like near where I live called Castle Rock. That was the Castle Rock, just so you know. Just so you know. And yeah, talk about going out in public, like scenic views. It's kind of weird. There were people everywhere, but I did it.
Great visit. I gotta tell you
So
that
pause real quick
$95
for me, guys. So another trick, as you can tell in this video, my face looks a lot smoother. We don't have beauty filters on these professional cameras we're using here today. But that's what I'm using there. Like I didn't have to apply anything in post. I just went straight in that video and it softened it up. I was actually having a pretty rough skin day. I don't know if you have.
It looks great.
Oh, you can tell it's a bad skin day.
In my case, I was recording my my videos, and it was, you know, it's noticeable. So I had to turn it off because I like my my skin.
I got an image to maintain.
On the other hand, I wish it would like soften the my entire body.
A slimming feature?
Yeah, a slimming feature, right? Because it would look so much better.
Engineers, are you listening? A slimming feature next time, coming soon.
Yes, let's do it.
Keep rolling.
I've been doing this a long time, every time I see it. I'm heading home, not gonna subject you to the ride, so for you it'll be seconds. Whew. You're lucky you didn't go through that. People are crazy out there. Stay safe.
All right, pause. Do you like my transition? That's my skills.
Yeah, you go right from that to a concert.
So I did go to a concert later that day, and normally I would just bring my cell phone. The thing I notice is like when I look at cell phone and like dark images, like this is night at street, or we'll go into the venue in a second. But the cell phone like just puts too much light and over processes and just too much. This is closer to like when I'm watching something professional, what it looked like.
Right.
And I didn't really do anything special. This camera is just capable of that. I was amazed by this. Keep playing. All right, pause for a second. So you can't see it in the signs, but like also a lot of venues, they consider interchangeable lens cameras professional, and they don't even let you bring them in. But you know what I was able to bring in? The ZV-1 Mark II. So I got near professional quality images just out of something that is allowed, that I can actually bring in.
And I love the low light is fantastic, right? The low light performance, you can still see a lot of detail, you know, and whenever you take out your cell phone, the low light is poor. It doesn't really capture a lot of the detail and all that. So
Yeah.
it looks fantastic. Same with my videos. It was cloudy. It was it was darker, and you could still capture some really good content
Awesome.
wherever you're at.
Cool. We'll let it run to the end.
You can see the crowd and everything. Like that's
The definition, and I did take video with my phone to kind of compare, and it didn't look that clear. It didn't look that good, and that's the power of that. And I didn't feel weird bringing that out of my pocket because it's small and it's compact and it fits. And I would take that anywhere. And if I didn't have to send it back, I might be buying one for myself just to have it. But it just opens a whole nother level of creativity.
And it's the whole combination of the lens, the sensor, processing. You have great glass. Everything is, premium, very high-end premium parts, and it works in combination for focusing, low light performance, resolution, everything. So it's a utility camera. It really is a camera that everyone should have, and it's a lot of joy. And also very, we talked about how simple it is, but as you evolve and you get better with the camera, you start discovering that there are a lot of settings that you can go in and tune in for how you want things to look.
Yeah.
And, it can really become, share that powerful message and idea.
I think that's a great point too, because when you're relying on your cell phone, you don't really have creative control over it. You're at the discretion of how the processing is.
Right.
This, yes, it does an amazing job auto, as you showed with your videos, but you can also go more into a manual mode, learn how this stuff, photography and content creation works, and really create your own style and your own image.
Right.
Like, I think you just summed up the camera perfectly. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us, coming into the Sony studio. Like I said, if you're live in the chat, Kyle, we got anything? Well, I expect to see you guys next time then. We'll be here next month talking about another Sony product that we use every day in our lives. Like, yes, we work for Sony, but we use these products too. So we love using these products. And do you have any final thoughts?
No, that's it for me. I think that's a wrap. Fantastic product, and we are going to come back and talk some more about other stuff. There's so much to talk about. It's like, can't wait.
So that is the ZV-1 Mark II. We're going to let Karina talk you through a lot of the specs, the tech and specs. She made an incredible video. Thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate you guys. You're why we're doing this, and we want to hear from you. I'll be down in the comments. Andre will be down in the comments. Let us know if you like it, thumbs up. We'd love to make more of these style videos for you. And we'll see you guys next time.
We just launched a new camera geared towards all you content creators out there, the ZV-1 Mark II. Sony's ZV series is geared towards those who spend most of their time self-capturing footage in front of the camera. And speaking of being in front of the camera, my name is Karina with Sony, and I am thrilled to introduce you guys to the newest camera in our ZV lineup. The ZV-1 Mark II comes with several new features building off of the already extremely popular ZV-1 compact camera. Many of these features are a direct result of feedback from our community. First of which is going to be the 18 to 55mm power zoom lens. With a focal length of 18mm, the ZV-1 Mark II provides the widest field of view available on a compact camera with a 1-inch sensor. Having a wider field of view is extremely important for video content creation, especially when you're filming yourself at arm's length and need to get yourself and your friends in the scene behind you. It's also great for tight indoor shooting. The ZV-1 Mark II has an intelligent 3-capsule multi-directional microphone. You can set it to front, back, all around, or you can put it on auto mode to allow the ZV-1 Mark II to select the best sound pickup for your video. Another feature now available is the touchscreen with menu and touch operation functions. You can now touch and swipe your way through menus, control recording, and more. And thanks to the camera's side articulating screen, these controls are always where you need them. And the final hardware update that we'd like to highlight is a super speed 5GB per second USB Type-C port, which is a big help for USB streaming. Add these features to the already popular background defocus and product showcase functions first introduced on the ZV-1, and the ZV-1 Mark II is bound to take your creativity to the next level. Thank you for watching.